to the 5, 4, 3, 2, touchdown.
Welcome back to All Things Football, where you get your daily dose of pig skin. It's your host, Coach ATF, back with you one more time. Before we get started, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. I really appreciate you joining me on this journey. And once again, we will be doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers, so tell a friend about it. And if you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Now let's talk some Ohio State football. Schedules have been released for 2019, and of course we got to talk about it. Again, going back to last year, Ohio State finished with yet another Big Ten championship, a huge win over Michigan, but they did drop a game to a very bad Purdue team, which led to them not being included in the college football playoff. I know they're hungry to get back, but there are a lot of key things this year that will kind of make or break the Buckeyes. So before we get to the schedule, let's do a little bit of a review. Ryan Day has taken over for Urban Meyer at The Ohio State University. He did lead the team for 3 games last year, and he did a very good job at that before returning back to his offensive coordinator duties. Now that Urban Meyer is quote-unquote gone for good, we will get to see him for a full season. I think he is a capable leader. I think that he has the team behind him. He's a guy who's been around for some time in Columbus, Ohio, and I think he's prepared for the role. Now, let's get to some big additions for Ohio State. Of course, they added Justin Fields. This is huge for them. They are used to running sort of an RPO zone read kind of style offense. They were able to do less of that last year with Dwayne Haskins. Look for them to get back into that game plan fairly heavily, and it makes them very dangerous with the type of athletes they have. Athletes like KJ Hill, who will be returning for a senior season, looking to capture a national championship. On the defensive side of the ball, they did lose Nick Bosa, but they do have a very good, budding young defensive line led by Chase Young. This kid is something special. Write it down now. He's a future first rounder for sure. But let's talk that schedule. First 4 games, they open up with Florida Atlantic. This team cannot be taken lightly. Led by Lane Kiffin, he's a winner. Well, he's used to winning. Spent some time in Alabama under Nick Saban, of course, but he has also led this Florida Atlantic team to 3 straight bowl victories, so don't sleep on this team. Week 2, they will be playing at Ohio Stadium against the University of Cincinnati. This isn't much of a challenge for them. Going into week 3, I will not lie to you, this one is the first big test for Ohio State, September 14th against Indiana. I know you're thinking Indiana trash, but this is one of those games that if you don't come out and play well, if you come out and sleep on a team like Indiana or Purdue or something like that, they can stun you. So look for some adversity and for them to kind of pull through. And then they go September 21st and play Miami, and that isn't going to be much competition at all, to be quite honest. But after that, they get into the tough part of their schedule. Nebraska, Michigan State, Northwestern, Wisconsin, back to back. They do go to, or Maryland comes to them, but that won't be much for them. And they do have Maryland and Rutgers back to back, so look for them to kind of sharpen some of their tools again late in the season with adjustments for Penn State, which has been a very good game these last 3 years. And then it's the big game against the team up north, and that's a big game for Michigan, because if Jim Harbaugh can't get it done with an Urban Meyer-less Ohio State, I don't think he'll ever be able to get it done for Michigan. So that's a big game for him as well as the Buckeyes, because this sets the tone for the Ohio State-Michigan dynamic for Ryan Day's tenure. With Ohio State, you're looking at 3 non-conference games early in the season. Nothing too crazy there. Florida Atlantic, their biggest threat coming from out of the conference, but they do have the potential to play 4 to 6 ranked teams, or teams that could possibly be ranked at the end of the season. Take a little bit of a break halfway through against Maryland and Rutgers. again, to finish up with Penn State and Michigan. So I think it's going to be an exciting season for Ohio State, especially with some of those huge changes. They're looking to get back to that winner's circle. They won the first ever college football playoff national championship, and I know they're eager to get back. So we'll be moving forward with more schedule dissections and some more football. Got the Super Bowl coming up, of course. Going to look at that Tom Brady-Jared Goff matchup. I think it is a lot more interesting than people are making it out to be. So I appreciate you. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share. Again, smash that like button, subscribe, share, and tell a friend about it. Doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. So this is Coach ATF signing off once again. See ya.